The market loves to be super confusing. What's going on, team? It's Ricky with TechBud Solutions. Hope that you guys are all having an amazing Thursday. So today, the overall NASDAQ market was indicating signs of an uptrend. We hit all-time highs for the NASDAQ once again. QQQ hitting highs of 406.30, but then quickly changing its overall direction. We had a pre-market support of right around 405, meaning that every time that it bounced here, it would recover, bounce here, it would recover, bounce here, it would recover. But then we pulled on back, we began to test that 405 support, and then we made lower highs, got rejected by the EMA, the moving average, and actually ended up selling off. So right now, we're pretty much almost break even for the NASDAQ market. Nothing too crazy. And almost every big tech company is selling off. Let me double check this. So AMD is on the early stages of a reversal. Nvidia is actively selling off, $1 trillion company. Google is actively selling off, $1 trillion company. Microsoft is actively selling off, $2.7 trillion company. Meta is actively selling off. Amazon is actively selling off. But Apple is holding its ground. Apple just made new all-time highs today, and I think it wants to hit $200 a share. We were talking about this during today's live trading session. You know, Apple just wants that pretty round 200 price point number for some apparent reason, and it's doing a really good job holding. But also Tesla is with a very strong performing day. It wanted that 250 price point, and we got really close, 249.87, but it looks like overall automotive companies are doing pretty well today, but Tesla is obviously doing exceptionally well, holding its ground, holding above EMA, holding above moving average. But if you look at this on the 1 hour time frame, this has been a very common resistance range for Tesla. So just a heads up to any of those that are considering maybe buying or adding more at these levels. This has been a previous resistance range and maybe may not be the worst idea to lock in profits until we see continuous progress beyond this level. But as of right now, NASDAQ nearly break even. Let's talk about what exactly is going on. So it says the Dow Jones Industrial Average kept its rally going through Thursday, a day after closing 37,000. For the first time in the last 10 years, Treasury yields tumbled to below 4%, and a surprise gain on retail sales gave investors the confidence for 2024 will bring with a soft economic landing. So this is talking about what we were reporting on yesterday with that FOMC rate decision of pausing interest rates, but also deciding to cut interest rates in 2024. We have initial claims and continuing claims that came out a little bit lower than what is expected, meaning less people are filing for unemployment than what is expected, which means that maybe the labor market is actually doing better, right? Because if less people are filing for unemployment checks, then that means more people have jobs. And if more people have jobs, then the unemployment rate should be going down and not up. But remember, the Federal Reserve wants to see that the labor market is still somewhat slowing down. But there's so much good news being injected into the market that it would not surprise me that the market would just find any reason to try to continue to go up. I think right now what the market is experiencing is, again, a lot of people are locking in profits as the NASDAQ market just hit all-time highs. I don't think you guys understand how significant that is. We have really big tech companies that are at all-time highs. They're doing their part of locking in profits towards the end of 2023, going into 2024, and it might just be a small pullback today, right? Because we're not really showing much signs of progress. But who knows, right? Can we continue to rally towards the end of the year? Will we get that Christmas rally? Again, direction looks very bullish. You guys know that, I've been paying attention to the market. I've been waiting for signs of a pullback. I don't see there to be any reason right now to be a super aggressive short seller or a super aggressive bear. Obviously, intraday, right, when it comes down to your day trades, you can short the market, but then you can buy to cover all within the normal trading hours. To hold a position because you think that the market now is going to sell off, I think is very naive, because the market's been more bullish than it has been bearish, especially for the past 2 to 3 months, has been one of the strongest rallies of 2023, and I do not want to get in the bulls' ways. Obviously, I'm not afraid to make money as the market pulls on back for that given day, but a day trade is so much different than holding a position overnight because there's an uncontrollable amount of risk. So just another reminder for those that are considering holding your short position into the next or following day. just with 1 day of confirmation. So very excited to follow up. If you guys have any questions about what's going on today, feel free to shoot me a direct message via Discord or via Instagram, which is all linked down below. And again, I do trade live every morning. I'd love to have you for my Friday's live trading session. It's going to be right at market open. You get to see every entry, every exit, and you get to hear my thought process behind every trade I take. And that's the second link in the description down below if you're ready to sign up and watch me trade live as soon as tomorrow. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.